Hello and welcome to this new episode of Open Book Entrepreneur. Today we have Laetitia here with us. She's an artist, entrepreneur as well, and then on top of that, she's also she was a professional ballerina as well. So, Laetitia, please introduce yourself to our audience.
First of all, thank you for having me. So, like you said, I started my career as a professional ballet dancer. I've traveled to 86 countries with my art, with ballet, with yoga, with fitness. And at the moment, I am a freelance art model. So I create art with photographers.
Great stuff. So what is that freelance art model? Can you tell us a little bit more about that, please?
Yes. So basically, normally people know modeling more like agency models, right? Like catwalk models or like commercial models. So freelance modeling, you're or your own boss, and you get to choose and just connect with photographers all around the world and make your own travels, make your own artistic decisions. So there is no agency on top of you telling you what is right, what is wrong. You can work as little or as much as you like with whoever you like. So there is much more artistic freedom to it.
Okay, great. And what actually inspired you to get into this line of business?
It actually was not let's say a mistake, but it was something I actually didn't plan. I had a photographer one day that reached out to me and wanted to do a professional photo shoot. At that time, I was still performing, so for me, it was something brand new, something I have not even thought of. But I just said yes, and I went for it, and loved it, and loved the photos. And then when he published the photos, so many photographers reached out to me afterwards, and it started like this big snowball effect. Well, where I got so much requests for photo shoots. So I went along, and I'm still loving it now. After 7 years, I am traveling the world and creating.
Great. Yeah. Sounds really good. So what motivates you to keep going when, the situations are not really the best?
Actually, it's meeting new people, creative people. It's endless creativity. It's I love this part so much. I go to unique places around the world. I meet new people. We create new amazing photos, and of course the feedback, of course, after from my fans and from my followers, how it inspires them in their life, how it motivates them to, let's say, work out or to stay in shape or to get back to dance or yoga. So all the all of it together is the creativity and inspiring others.
Yeah, definitely. And also, when we were in the green room, you mentioned that you had some great setback a couple of years ago. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so like about now 2 years ago, I was told by my doctors that I had to go through a major surgery of my hip. Being a professional ballerina, I had to overuse my body and I had to pay for it. It no more cartilage and it was very, very painful, which set a big question tag on my whole art career and my physical ability. And but I had no choice. I had to go through it, and I did it. It was a lot on my body, a lot on my mindset, but yeah, I did it. And now actually I'm happy to say that I'm about 90% still able to do what I did before the surgery and still able to travel, to create art, to do acrobatics and dance photography. So I'm really happy, but it was a good lesson. I've learned a lot about being grateful, being grateful for your body. If you're healthy every day, just be grateful for it.
Yeah, and then tell us a little bit about this recovery process. Was it really because you mentioned you managed to recover to like 90%. Did you manage to recover that well because you sort of like practice and did a lot of work yourself, or what happened there?
Yes, my doctors prepared me prior to the surgery. So I prepared the joint and I reinforced the joint prior. So all the muscles were very prepared and strong. So my post-surgery recovery was shorter because I had prepared it. And also I had amazing physiotherapists that took care of me.
Oh, great. Yeah. And then on top of that, you recently published a book. Can you tell us about that?
I did. My brand new art photo book, which calls Unseen. So it is featuring 56 international photographers, and it's about 248 pages, black and white and color. It's we have photos outdoors, indoors, in the studio. So all kind of photographies are featured, and it features photos that have never been published before. So you won't find any of those on social media or on my website. And they are very, very special photos that I have kept aside um, for that book.
Yeah. And where people can find out, find this book?
On my website, laetitiamodel.com. And if you subscribe to the newsletter, you'll get a 20% off.
Okay, great. Yeah. So we can share the link in the description of this episode. And on top of that, yeah. So if people want to get in touch with you, connect to you, what's the best way? To your website or some other way?
Yes, like I said, my website with the newsletter, and the other ways on social media. On Instagram, I'm the most active, Laetitia Channel Model, and anywhere on social media, Laetitia Channel Model.
Channel model, yeah. So
Yeah.
what does it mean, channel model?
This is something when I started my social media journey, I started with yoga and fitness, and my first account was Laetitia Channel Yoga Fitness. So when I continued my branding, I called it Laetitia Channel Model.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so just before we go, one final question. Obviously, you went through this mega great challenge, because you sort of built up this career and you did your work as a professional ballerina for many years. Then you had to do the surgery. Then you had to go through all the process and everything. Like, what's one piece of advice you can share with their audience if they are going through some major change, major hardship in their life or business?
I would say go through it. It's gonna be hard, but you're going to learn so much. Sometimes life set us back, but it's to show us sometimes another path, or it's to show us, you know, how to trick our mind, and don't give up. Go through the hard, the hard roadblocks, like we call them, because they will teach you something for the future.
Great. Letitia, thank you so much for being a guest today. Thank you for sharing your knowledge, your story. Thank you all for watching and listening to this episode. If you have any questions for Letitia or me, you can ask them in the comments and we'll be more than happy to answer. So, see you all in the next episode. All the best and bye
Thank you for
bye.
having me.